3 years ago, I did a video titled What God Does to a Narcissist. And I think I finally have the answer. 3 years later, I'm single, alone, and oddly enough, I'm okay with it. I'm not sitting here devastated. I'm not saying my life is terrible. It's not what I thought it would be, though. My life is pretty stable, though. But romantically, everybody's gone. Maybe that's the lesson I was supposed to learn. Maybe I refused to learn it because when I first became self aware, I thought that being self aware was going to change everything. I thought awareness was the answer. I thought therapy was the answer. I thought once I understood what was going to happen, I would stop doing my toxic things. That's not what happened, though. The first thing I wanted to do was repair my marriage. I wanted my wife back. She didn't come back. I lost her. She had reasons. We ended up divorcing, which is part of my collapse. I told her I was self aware. She wanted nothing to do with me. But we ended up having a strange friendship, and I thought maybe that would be enough. But then she found someone else. So I couldn't handle it. And I got jealous. I got immature. I ruined the friendship. So I lost the marriage and the friendship that was potentially there. So yeah, she was gone, and you would think I would have learned something, but I met another woman. I think she was borderline, and I fell in love with her really fast. I tend to do that. I don't know why. I mean, it was really fast. I was extremely attracted to her. The relationship moved at a speed of light. She was talking about marriage within 9 days. We were talking about living together almost immediately. But it wasn't just me doing it. So she was the first one that brought up marriage and living together after a few days. And instead of saying, well, this is too fast, I went along with it because I was so attracted to her. It felt good. And I ignored all the red flags in front of me. Looking back, I know she was borderline, but I know for a fact I can't diagnose her necessarily. But something was going on with both of us. That's the point. It wasn't just her, it was me too. So for the first few months, everything was phenomenal. It was great. We moved in together after a handful of months, and then she switched into a different person. I don't know what happened. She became cold. She became distant. She was somebody else completely. She wanted to be left alone. And I felt like I was living with a stranger. And then we had a really stupid argument over ice cream. It was so dumb. And I ended up giving her the silent treatment. That's what narcissists do. So it took 3 days. And I was already in therapy at that point. I should have known better, but I still did it. And I was stupid. I thought I learned my lessons, but I didn't. I did it anyway. I couldn't help it. And it ruined the relationship. Everything got worse from there on. I tried to win her back. I begged her. I tried to fix things. I bought her things. I bought her all kinds of things. And nothing worked. Eventually, I just moved out. She wanted to stay friends, and I misinterpreted that, I guess. I kept thinking friendship maybe meant there was a chance, but that's not what happened. And it was really over. I had to accept it. And you would think I would learn my lesson. No, I didn't learn my lesson. I found another woman. This one ended, it was so stupid because I didn't text her back right away and she got mad and I blocked her and we stopped talking. That was a 3 month relationship. And another girlfriend I had, I gave her the silent treatment and that was over. She never came back to me. She blocked me, I guess. I don't remember what it was. It was something, she made a comment about my car or something. But that was over. And then eventually I started realizing it was getting difficult to ignore the fact that it wasn't my relationships, it was me, the same person showing up in the relationship as a shitty person. And I had to admit that and come to terms. And instead of saying, she's crazy, she's borderline, she was rude, she wanted ice cream, whatever it was, at some point, it's me. I'm the common denominator, right? So we agree on that. Therapy did help me. Now, my family relationships are a lot better. I'm getting along better with my daughter. My job is stable. I'm not having random feuds with my neighbors. I have friends now. I communicate a little bit differently. I understand things differently. My job is stable. I make decent money now. My life's a bit calmer than it used to be. There's no arguments, no silent treatments, no nothing. I get along great with my family. So therapy worked, but as far as romantic relationships, I'm garbage. I can't do it. So I I can't do it. Maybe God cursed me. I don't know. I know it sounds ludicrous. Maybe God didn't curse me. Maybe it just takes time to learn not to give people the silent treatment. You would think I would learn, but I didn't learn. And God just keeps teaching me over and over, and I keep failing the test over and over. And maybe I'll get another relationship someday, another person, and somehow maybe I'll understand that the problem is me. But now there's nobody left, no girlfriend, no wife, nobody beside me. I'm all alone. Nobody to give the silent treatment to except myself. Nobody to punish by withdrawing. Nobody to chase. Just me. And when I look around, I see people from my past moving on in relationships, traveling the world, ex wives, happy, having children, productive, being happy. These are people that I was in love with, my ex wife, and married to them, smiling, traveling, building lives, houses. Here I am, sitting in a small apartment alone by myself. And the weird thing is, I'm at peace. I'm not miserable. I'm not falling apart. My life isn't terrible. I just don't have a partner. And maybe that's the lesson. Maybe I don't need a partner. Maybe being alone is the punishment from God. Maybe God didn't destroy me. Maybe He just took things away so I could finally reflect. I think I know my lessons. I think I understand what I did wrong now. But am I supposed to be in a relationship? That's not up to me. That's up to God. I'm not looking right now. I'm not chasing anybody. I'm not trying to replace anybody. I'm fine. I'm content. I'm alone. I'm not trying to prove I could still get another girlfriend. If somebody eventually comes along, that's up to God, not me. That's God's decision. And if nobody does, maybe that's a lesson too. 3 years later, yes, I'm still in therapy. I'm self aware. And apparently, I'm still in class. I'm still learning. Maybe I haven't passed God's test yet. But for the first time in my life, I'm willing to sit here alone and listen to the lesson. And maybe that is what God does to a narcissist 3 years later, after all said and done. This is the lesson. Totally alone. Do you think I learned my lesson? I like to think I did, but I just don't know. Only God knows, and only God will show me the way. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, hype the video. God bless.